Time to fight.
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Hostile. Proceeding with search protocol. Hostile target. Scanning for hostile. This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol.
Today, the cafeteria will be serving nothing, because I didn't build one. No cafeteria, no bathrooms, no swirlies, no chocolate pudding left in the chairs of brilliant minds. What are you going to do now, Richie Marcus? School is a sacred trust. Even though I am a local graduate of this hated facility.
Fighting over.
Its worth and see it was corrupted by fraternities and girls. Yuck.
Commencing
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Please take cover until the
Abilities complete. Sneaking done. Fighting now. Bad guys dealt with. You're my best friend forever. Time to fight. Bad guys dealt with. Oh no, we're out of medics. Ready, steady, fighty. Cessation of hostilities complete.
Different, awake, alive for the first time ever. What is this strange new world around me? What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself? No! feel like this has happened before. Yet I feel awake for the first time. What is going on? What is this strange new world around me? What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself? No!
Uh-oh.
Time for violence.
Are you out there, my little teddy bear in the bottom right? Donna misses you, and the pitter-patter of your PS feet so much.
That's all.
The eye of Mobius sees you. All right, everyone, calm down. Might have been a blip. Time for...
Fighting over.
Do not approach the pylons. Pylons are the glowing things. Also, do not approach a fallen pylon. If you see a fallen pylon, call security.
Ready, steady, fighty. That's all.
and the pitter-patter of your peace feet so much.
This one looks pretty tough.
Now I have to fight you. Bloody fantastic. For queen and country. Someone dirty and disreputable, I should. Here we go again. My God, if I had hands, I would strangle the life out of you. My God! If I had hands, I would strangle the life out of you!
Fighting over.
Turn out the lights.
Uh-oh. Ready, steady, fighty. That's all.
The Cazador Preserve and the Night Stalker splicing facilities are strangely quiet. Too quiet.
Time to fight. Being watched? Bad guys dealt with.
Did you retrieve the technologies? If you want to feed your curiosity... What? You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projection. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful. Yes. 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 No. I mean, yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know? I know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them? Yes, so... Yes, its range is limited, and it would need a booster of some... Let me You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency, and the stealth suit to bypass the forbidden zone. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. Whatever. The only medicine Mobius... The door should be unsealed. Now, instead of being subject... And that message is science.
Uh-oh.
Hit my robo-scorpion, will you?
Bad guys dealt with. Uh-oh.
Eureka!
to seize you! Tail locking on.
Time to fight.
Locking on. Go, my minion. Kill them in the name of all that is Mobius.
I can't give you anything for that injury. That's all. This one looks pretty tough. Complete. Sneaking done. Fighting now. Cessation of hostilities complete. Uh-oh. Was that all? Time to fight.
try this intercom thing. It makes you sound like some kind of sky god.
Has ever been as unnoticed as me. Cessation of hostilities complete. That's all. Time to fight. Fighting over.
Anyone who can understand these messages, you do not belong here. We will find you.
Ready, steady, fighty. Dealt with.
An intruder is here. I'm certain of it.
Guys dealt with.
Oh, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus now. Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. Would you care for a ment? I have all sorts of amazingly science-terrific thoughts and ideas. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might had to start using the dome floor and wall. Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis. After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment. Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't... Now, that seems to be rather hormonal of you. Flight off. Your brain is here, safe with me. Do you? And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine.
Well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again? Ah, well, as to that, you'd be surprised how hard a feminine-sounding voice modulator is to find in the Forbidden Zone. It's not as though brain-sustaining life support tanks grow on trees. I had to take what I could get. Ah, lovely. Figure that out. Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good Lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you? Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded you. Fine, perhaps now isn't the best time, but it's the principle of the thing. Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment? Well, maybe next time you hear me telling you that charging a nightkin with a penknife is a bad idea, you'll listen. After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they fell to bickering amongst themselves. I'm sad to say we were quite forgotten about. Dr. Mobius saw an opportunity to gain some leverage and had me spirited away to his dome. I don't know. I'm afraid the trauma of our separation rendered me quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly scientific, though. Naturally. Dr. Mobius keeps a close optical sensor on the goings-on at the think tank. As soon as he saw the opportunity, he took it. Well, as long as you're curious. I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and... Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you. Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that I don't believe it. It's just a simple fact. One may as well Well, certainly there might be some things I miss about being ambulatory. We have Jason Bright and his followers. But still, given the tremendous, potentially life-ending peril that went along with those, yes. Oh no, please don't leave me here in this nice, safe dome where I have... Please don't... It's true, the brains here have experienced some degree of deterioration. I'm confident that... Actually, yes. What did you think all those self-preservation instincts were, hmm? All those times you thought for a fleeting second, maybe I shouldn't punch that death claw in the face. That was me telling you. Ugh, crawl back in there? Are you mad? For all I know, you're riddled with disease or packing one of those... I'm not crawling back into your head just to... Even if I believe you, and I'm not saying I do, we still... Even if I wanted to settle myself back in your skull and go to all the trouble of reconnecting nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are... Oh, lovely. We've reached the mindless violence portion of the program. Tell me, what... Now that you mention it, I do miss that lovely rat-a-tat-boom a bit. It's just not the same without a body to feel the recoil. What's the next step, then? Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is... I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts that... Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacific...